Now, to your host, Kwaku, spread the fire. This is Hawk TV.
Hello, I am Kwaku, Annan, and this is Ghana Speaks, of course, brought to you by the Hawk Investigations PI. Contact the PI on 020-784-1980. Let's get started. Your Global Market Square, of course, helps you to identify best opportunities to sell your products across the information superhighway. Tonight, Kojo Awono will take over your screens shortly with some analysis and perspectives, of course, as to how to own your home if you want to build your house, and then if you also want the state-of-the-art kitchen to be done for you, or if you want galvanized metallic gates, including the construction of borehole and many more. Kojo Awono will get this done for you shortly. Ghana Speaks and only about the summer. We didn't do Kwaku Annan. Me also me deep program who chairman. And now when you we are coming your way again with this edition Ghana Speaks, and of course we are coming to you live from our outside location as usual. And of course today quite a number of companies and mobile chidom say yemra and more emamedi and sawoso. So if you look at the back over here, you can see Traditional Medicine Practice Cancer Ministry of Health Omoha. Of course, this jurisdiction is within Central Region, and then over here you can see Mac Global Logistics for, and so one side of it, and then you can see so most of fun and you can see quite a number of companies. This is a Mac Global Logistics for Wamonso Ekayeho and a programming a day because then at the extreme left end there we have Nasha Laundry and Cleaning Service. Also, and what's our location? Yes, you can see them. All these companies we now know. Was our particular location we and then we now know we should come and pick the feed from this very location. So you can see straight away as my cameras point over there. It's the main principal street leading to Central Region. So I can tell you that we are within the middle of the road leading to Central Region. Now straight away you can see a Russell Tie Service. Ahanso so ubetimi wonam kwan mu na wo kɔ sebia wo kɔ Winneba, Cape Coast, and so Takrade or beyond, of course. Utmi branch ewa na waba be your ties. You can see say cars and a park wa more air than airshema we share more services near there at the amount. So me can say and nyoma be bring I've told you folks, say we are trying to bring you this program from outside location a couple of times. Beginning of Ghana Speaks here started from our studios. Now we've decided, say, as I say, a quabonte near with the feeling or the feel, if you like, sight and sound of what goes on outside. Now, and your money now said it. Now, tonight, Ghana Speaks brought to you by the Hawk Investigations PI. The Hawk Investigations PI. Be a maker say, Udidra, we a business person. And also we into manufacturing of what? Any goods and services. Now the airta SC19 and ayeta ye say the brenano no foul products no manufacture fake one not the bar market. What the bar market payment nipa who pay enya papa ninti enche na wo na wo ye nipa papa na wo ton ade no na obi take over wo market na wa say no. Sadie way as a see it me investigating who sa nipa bone for kwa yes sir. Again, there was syndicator criminals or offense saying criminals are almost said they have some information about you. Some information omu trade, omu to be the blackmail, omu to be the fraud, any nyama and yet the best Americans no a brasma on one so say opesa worry or bar and bema but family now pesa ukom no unshare name family ni papa as I see a profiling family now ukom no say your bano say your bema no I see a profile no what much that do you know about this family you be adwuma you be call ebusua nechi akoye background checks near the report any bibia dia bro and only a hawk investigations for no adwuma no but more than from 020 784 1980 020 784 1980 no matter so kojo I want also so eboa one kasa wodan a wo pese wusie ana ye sidan na wie wo pese wo to ebi kura ye sidan na wie no so se ye kitchen wo dan ni madan na air fine kitchen ho ene ye didibia ho na ye aduane man kitchen obey na kama very good kitchen state of the art I ebi kura make ye sidan na wie see a big gate kese e sidan ni manipa bonefo ntimi nra ufie gate no ene ato ne din say galvanized metallic gate eno no ebi ba with remote ebi susu manual na ebie di ama nimi enu ni na no akonya da ho say obeye ne kama de eniema bebre na kojo awono na so no wo moye oba screen su sisi a na kojo awono no ebedi nkomo efa kitchen ho nim ni ade kitchen ben na wo pa wo fie ni na no kojo awono ebehwe ma ni na no aye kama e di ama stick and stay kojo awono wie pe Ghana Speaks takes off. And of course, tonight we are about to take a bite, and also we are going to take a bite on one particular issue here. Edi Ehipa for the past bare months, if not more. So stick and stay. I am Kwaku Annan, and I'm going for a short break. When I come back, Ghana Speaks. We'll take off again. Stick and stay. I'll be back.
Very good thing about burgers. I'm so impressed on telephone. Okay. Oh, Freya, oh, yes. Oh, Freya, no fine. But let me ask Sancho. Okay. So you're a Londoner. Now, Bagana. Oh, Freya, now we're London. London, one hour what's now. Do not need the power of London. Okay. It's in New Cross. Okay. I'm going to Johnny buy. Now, he's so nice and friendly. The moment I'm going to moon or fall sending me or by the amount. Okay, air biogas, okay. Or foul saving me until no doesn't do come on normal. No, a born. No more pictures. Okay. Just say, I'm almost starting personal. Not the plumbing job was so bad. Okay. Because there was no washing machine, okay. No sink. Just a jump out of here and you come up. Okay. But biogas, I see me actually. I get pumping work. Okay. And then we were Ghana. Okay. We were washing machine. Okay. I was washing machine. Now I'm going to now. Maybe I'm on gas. Okay. And you say the one Ghana, can you want to know? Yeah. And I will press the I will chop a Ghana. I will chop a Ghana. You want to design it. I had it be a oh, one check. Almost a just so happy. Oh, yes. Oh, wow. I see. We see kind of check. Okay. This kind of manner. And more comment to this over you see. Very good. Very good. Oh, okay. Very good. And you're kitchen for Brad. Oh, yeah. And you're kitchen for Brad. I am the sitting room. Sitting room. Arrangements. Everything. I just screen so you see. Trust and believe in biogas. Oh, yeah, especially if you workers on me so nice and friendly. And they boss workers in the bar who are my workers in the fee. Mr. Mayanisa, believe workers in now, open on the other, and no more chance, no to be a man. Yes, I mean, no more okay.
Great. Welcome back, folks. This is Ghana Speaks, and I am Kwaku Annan. Tonight, we're giving you yet another, call it special edition Ghana Speaks tonight. Now, Ghana Speaks ni be take a bite. Ewo, e de be ho. We be take a bite on issue bia and also di akotene pa. But answer ne beko nsem ni mu no. Ma yenchechia nipa 1 2 b 3 b. Na enioma wo mo aye in a few days, few weeks no aso ye nipa papa. If we are seeing nipa ina no betimi ato ase wo anam awutu. But masem bi ade bia can say this very ministry of journalism we are here. Of course, edwuma no say ye body Roma and pempemati asem. No mehu de eko nanso nye nipa ina no wo mete direction ase. Na o mete direction ase wo no wako. But me san wo kasa say ba kokra ehu and resonates with the direction I hear konwa. Meaning say yakopon ni so. Tonight, me say bra. Michia Custodia Boating ardent viewer Emma the Hawk TV every day, every Saturday biano. Yes, a number of more mobile transfer who are motion on easy. But my modia and your mistake but way a list that team the Abraham say Kwaku number mudin am I. I'm sure saying in the coming days there will be more names yet, but Muma Kwame Mubo Sampin Fudi na Diomayano a nipa. Custodia Boating an ardent viewer of the Hawk TV. Just say a brano biano wunya time now be share program na fin so umma commenter a shame crying ne bonipa nyini ne kanko no Custodia mpenifo say a so nipa papa te na se me bodi na ye dawase e o wanama wutu biam black man also bo eduma papa also here one person also the way no so ye ni ankasa and then my brother Kwaku so temenka and na me say me 3 am bibi ya me na Kwaku akofa enipa mienu ni ntimi mo mudin na wakofa enipa mienu e be si ho na je say me kan na Kwaku ne ka mu entimi ka Kwaku na be hu program ko Kwaku me mpa asem o me nko bubo din bia na akotwe asem abrem ba sa angrovu ehihenu o Bako ni followers say onja de oye non concentrate on the business so and a bako so yan de obesiana wonu ane no o ode ne ho and wo ye ni nyoma bi na kedo o mesi wa just oya analysis about them. And folks, I couldn't help to laugh. Me just say enwa na my bomb kakra because nipa brew edume bi mi ade nipa is so stressed. But enwa from mid morning to a no between tie program we are. Oh my goodness. Whether we pay or unpay, Kwaku remains one of the finest bloggers I've come across. Yes, that's my view. And that's the view of this whole Hawk TV crew, no? The view, no. Yes. Oh yeah, the man is saying, papa. Makabi Ghana for say, he remained one blogger, said, me want some bampuna kill, car. Metinya ye din, ma hwene ma netwa bomia, but obey no. What he will do to me is psychological healing. Because why? He will do it in a more funny way. Krama was in when you keke. Now be when open here. Change your baba betra wo dia trumps no why serious. Oh dear tropa through the teeth, but no why serious. Many pay now for say as some work and the cremi why who do rather some. My Kwaku as papa pay and I think so Hintasem TV so baby am wo bi anso ya damo ase. Woman be through support dia my say but o share Hintasem TV ya analysis na wuti say akwai ogina fifi pepepe ono a onka bi ma ono so onka bi ntia but ogina fifi sa na nipa dwene sa na ye no ehuanom mum yanya ne sa wo ye blogger ne so bi di sika brel say je kwasei kwadwo kwasei kwame kwasei Kwaku kwasei adwoa ana kwasei ya na mo de adwea to ho esense nipa na wo koye omsa no wo mo ye nipa o wo mo ye sunsumo unnim wo o ba wo de wo kwakoji sika kitwa bi na asam no wa nkwa tie afanu obi discover waje eno ano no wo nkotie nipa ne side na wa balance story no what say that sabro say me boss na ma be attack you. What makes you think say you bet me sir? But enipa na do nipa nti me che bloggers amu ye kunkum wa fi asasi so no te bebre kwa o kum free wato wachene wanu we nti. Well folks and also ye beda o mas papa na ye de nyoma esiwo but quickly answer na fiyebeko ye main discussion for tonight's Ghana Speaks, Motion as to say in the very coming days, the Hawk TV is going to do very exclusive analysis about the upcoming Super Delegates Congress of the New Patriotic Party. Of course, mo ya west here kasi nipa be edu no womo samfum na yeyi enum no yasan ayeden akoto omo so aba na omo yi one no and at just 2024 yeden be kwa kensi na omo yi no. Now the Hawk TV is going to do very exclusive analysis. We'll do the permutations. The best are now back to back. Nay we are sa enipa edui 10 no. You better out of the 10 no. Good was saying a bit in your PM. I was super delegates in my PM1, one be nyom with because I see a 5. Then out of the 5 no, your best answer got 2-5 no swaba, no me back. We'll tell you how many of them that will sail through. And then you bear projection as to who would emerge the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. Now but then quickly, me invite the head of the political desk, Emma the Hawk TV. Now meaning because he's going to help us do this very analysis way and all the permutations and the angles to which Ninanum come at the amount who said here. And Yoma is the echo into channel so say in the coming days our analysis hopefully be next week it's likely say the best your answer Super Delegates Congress now abaso in the shortest barely 2 weeks or so to come Nina and Yoma akoye quickly Mamen Kona Mene Inokejiri head of political desk and touchy base as to how this very analysis way would go. Yes, is there not?
Yes.
Great one, Memo Akwaba. It's saying great. In the MPP, what we are looking at is that very soon, and should be about 2 weeks or a little above 2 weeks, and as now, if you look at the style, the politicking, the inside out of how the MPP, quite different from that of the leading opposition party, the National Democratic Congress. In this case, 10 people are contesting for. Now, the MPP, say, you best sound for so that means you be 5 and send a 5 no you're saying you 2 you bet 2 almost you 5 not 5 no you're saying 2 almost you 1. This is the organogram of the NPP there. Now, as a political analyst, gauging and you've monitored a number of the elections in this country, you've been a consultant to some of the political aspirants in Ibu, so you know the in and out of how the politics go. Give us a sense of understanding of how the MPP want to go about it this way.
Now, MPP as a partner, all the time, they follow tradition.
Okay.
And tradition, if you follow them from the days of Dubois in 1992 up to the present generation, you'll know that they have a particular trend that they follow. Now, once that tradition is still in existence, it becomes difficult to break it.
I see.
Because when you are breaking a tradition, it means that you are trying to make history or or let's say come up with some historical angle, which is not easy.
Yeah.
Now, what is this? 1992, Dubois in Ashanti. Adeba 96 before I Ashanti. Adeba or friend then 2008 Nanado then still Ashin. These are candidates now work on Ashanti's room. Nam the Alan Cash Swire Fante Ashanti so Kakra. Now if you go back into time, you realize that after one of the, I think 2010, either 2008 or 2010 Congress of the NPP, when Anado won the flag bearership, he made a very important statement. He said this. Kufuor told him that Nana, it's not your time. When it's your time, it will come. So I'm telling you, Alan, it's not your time. When it's your time, it will come. But that statement, endorsement. But the actually them taking up a strong statement telling you that a pull, Alan, why would you not do that way? Now, so you follow them tradition now. Have essential running mates.
Great.
Actually, running mates also from 92 basically in here. Did you work with them north and side? And now about vice president here, what you see here about me now. You've been part of the executive already. So for you to say that you are coming back to contest, If you work at the import number 2.
Okay.
Then I'm saying number 1. Maybe it can happen. Say just as you said, urban and this may be a difference.
Yeah.
But MPP, you know that traditional because the late Ali Mahama young papa equally made the same move.
Yeah.
But look at how it ended up. But a compare Ali Mahama about me, but okay. At the time, now Ali Mahama no now. I said, yeah, would be unknown there. Oh, what dump? Crowd didn't dump to them, but we are one.
Great.
At the time, so actually, Papa before, and Ali Mahama, one team, there were in some big kaka be McCain. They need evidence, but no, I can one team we said that until but actually, current presidency and our vice presidency are unless there may be the other stories from behind the scenes. And some be them. So, compare Kwaku two now. Now, actually, you've been part of the executive already. It's for you to say that you are going to contest to win. It means that you have to break that, break that tradition. This time, we if you south inside now the 5 years for that, but the come will be also our executive order. It would have been a whole different ball game if and you're part of the executive. Then we would have gone like okay.
You also look at it from this perspective now. Rollins, Atamils. What do you make of that?
Rollins, Atamils, no, Annan America there.
That pair.
I don't tune in. I know if he's out.
Yes, that's correct.
Voltairean Fanti. I know if he's out. Then young papa, Mercibeno. No, I can fire young papa. Me do. So I didn't buy your question him now. It's your baby young papa Mahama. It's damn analysis. I say. Yeah, Canada, China American pair yen traditional voting style. Apart from friend Rollins had that you know must go win straight up.
That's true.
It took him 3 consecutive times. And your friend Baumia and Mahama Sebio, he would now about fire Papa no way down Mahama.
Because they say he got some sympathy votes then.
Yes.
You're watching the Hawk TV and we're giving you all the analysis. Of course, this really is not the analysis, but prelude is there. Pretty shortly, you base zero down to the upcoming super delegates conference or congress of the New Patriotic Party, and ahead of the political decks for Hawk TV on Babe's analysis. So we're giving you a tip. Of course, look ahead, giving you a heads up of what is coming out. The next will be out of the 10 candidates is here. Now, you analysis as to the 10 5 no ben nipa 10 one dey be 5 whole no and sane ase akoto 5 no so ase flag bearer. Now give us a sense of your understanding of this direction MPP
now for 5 no from any point of view it can be or maybe it might not by any opinion.
That's right.
So people should see it as such by opinion. Yes shuma obi there young papa Baumia, Bobby Biano, Oboko true. Your analysis in about later.
That's right.
Young Papa Kennedy Japan, are possible, Luso Oboko true. Young Papa Alan Chamanten, John Alan Kojo Chamanten, Oboko true. Na Yavia Wakadam, Ona Wakano. Now on a Wakano, I want to make sure I'm saying yeah. I know Mecano.
By the way, you hear 5.
You 5. Yeah. Now 2 no are possible today. Ebiana, Kwabna, Japan. No so a baby. Now if you last one work and major Maya Jogatina April.
I see.
I want to the major more then in Kano so.
Just a quick one. How well do you know April?
April Kuno, Ayovia.
Don't say any Elaba. I know some experience about just give us a bite.
Part of the system for a long time. No, a long time.
Tomatoes.
I got to train some about it has been part of the system.
The Hawk TV would also do some permutation as to the 5 who would emerge the flag bearer. Are we going to do that?
Okay. That is why and then you have to
that's right.
Sure then the very conversation you go over yes opinion.
Exactly.
So as a son and cheddar but them because the tradition traditional style no another system no.
Yeah.
MPP no. Woman Cecelia no. So what is pa? What's pa? We can't be besides you got the interview in a mission assembly. Hello, Mr. Question there. What is your time? Sir, 6 o'clock. Oh, no. What is your time? So 6 o'clock. The time is Mugabe's time. Unfortunately, one show. Because no any time.
Yeah.
So this very time you're woman. So Asian people want tradition style now. Alan Cash.
The political trend.
Why you know who about tell at someone suma to this very time? I done now or your number.
Yeah.
About to my band there challenge, but I mean elections today. Give that to me.
Yeah.
What to say they done Alan Cash and fa I offend by me and fa they done a Kennedy alpha.
Yeah.
Give that to me.
Yeah.
But from any viewpoint today, they don't Alan Cash the good
great. Last one whatever kono. Oh my head say Obetre bibi muzo about the MPP. I don't know what it's about their
MPP one color no.
Colors no.
In the market bibi kakra. There blue, red,
that's correct.
White one and
yes.
One blue no ni mean no ya the baba.
Okay.
The red no said baba. Now why elephant one man now because initial no now. Actually in a second now. Now or she na elephant in
yeah.
I'm or she. And I watch one who don't know so the elephant so the old move emotion.
Yeah.
No good chat. The one my panya the other. The linear baba later.
Really? There are meanings to that.
Oh, there are meanings to that. I don't understand what you see. Kalana waya abando amanando because this side I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a version in Anna Yakanwasem.
The version in Anna Yakanwasem. Great Ebusiafo. Yes, that's head of Polska desk Emma Hawk TV and OKG and Omaya. That brief perspectives analysis, gauging the mood and also giving you a heads up of what is likely to come in the next possible days. Analysis and what the upcoming the new patriotic party no Congress to select the 5 candidates one somewhere in November because here can see August year busumia no be South super delegates be 5 persons and sana November no omekoyi the last person on former President John Dramani Mahama ABC account in 2024. It was therefore stick and stay. This is Ghana Speaks giving you all the back-to-back analysis and what you need to know ahead of. After short break, Ghana Speaks Tonight edition will take off with the issues that we are yet to take a bite out of this. I am Kwaku and I'll be right back.
This is Hawk TV.
All right, folks, we are back and this is Ghana Speaks and we are live tonight from the outside location. And of course, you can see there a lot of noise going on. And you can also see at the background companies and as our companies are requesting say you know more MBD agro and I know more Ghana Speaks no us already in the market. Now, before my topic we are learning say about Nipa Makumako Dumians and yes 13 people. I stand to be corrected, another 13 and answer saying yenu no more one more every Ghana ha I drive a shenyo and you shenyo a shane car one more driving car every ha Ako London one more far desert baby Burkina Faso, Mali, all the way to Senegal, from Senegal to Hemfa, kind of sample France, so all the cover for the copy. Now, of course, I know 1, 2 as far as Kwabna, Pepra Air concerned, and then Teddy. These are good guys, great friends, very fantastic guys. Now, any just something say, Emrantie, Eddie Siwam Jose, Wamo Ebeya Sadu, Eddie Ashe, or my gun, Enunyam. Now I make a big to first of all, you bow Mabaso, Kwame Pepra, and then Teddy and the rest of the crew Nina Mokoeno. Your mamuna shout out, hooray! Of course, the Hot TV is solidarizing with you guys for the great work done. Any Nunyama Modia Shegan. Mamaka Seminche Ghana for. Or maybe I won't, Udiba Kwe Nimua. No, minor son, Nipa Bebodia. And your name can get to be say, Yao. Aha, Yanya Formula 1. Now, so she say, a Kubiti said Germany, enemy are there. San your main and Eddie Kronu, and that's all mine a 2 pound. Okay, you bought or maybe to say Britain, a different partner very synonymous with Britain and Britain Abekra is because of why the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth, I know what friends and some Queen Elizabeth at on my Britain and will be himself. What can Britain net say a man any a mamre coin so any new man find some near India woman a dimukai, right? And it cuts across all over the world. America on my years away. And you may be brain and a show America, America. When we do trust some eka home, what you say? Ghana, a dear shay and so any animal corner, you to me to along the way. And when we could do the sports discipline, football. Any the another say, yeah, but depend more as somewhat Janamo, Tony Barfonomo, Anthony Barfor. And all of our renowned football players, Iranum. That the other day they are making say, so what's your main one? Bisa who say a day and a me ye, every day fitanapa, kosi ewia, kosi amajono. Bisa who say me adwo kwame adwoa mansa ya day na maye etimi aboama oman akonenim. A little corner now we say no bisa who Then I ya it me pushing Ghana de Conin. Obi to Obeka sign Ghana for no Omega sign and a moon need to be day and Abrafon is Abrafon. Look, when we answer what I said, netter will be someone said, Obia I manufacture a spacecraft and I say space capsule or so of course space. No where was space war. But a ne and no man yeah space one. Be beneath to say me no you never would ever think say Bibi Papa be a was from Nina no exploration. Yenya namna ya de papa and a corner mo coin no so no wo koya wo mo e de mobilize sika ye de behwe schools ene nyoma e wo me mu enkoyi nti no so no ye bo wo mabaso papa say wo mo etimi etusa anamono. Up next or coming up, Ghana speaks. Take a bite tonight on the embattled former Minister of Water and Sanitation, Madam Cecelia Abena Dapaah, over her recent financial scandal, which continued to rage. Barely 2 weeks ago, the Ghanaian media airspace have been poised with mixed reaction, turning the spotlight on Cecelia Abena Dapaah on the arrest of her house help, Mobekaya. And the Ghana speaks, baby, I didn't know. Hey, say, you know, be at it. As a PM from Emuno. Say ye can't cry now. Just a bosumi aba Emma etrim, but still assembly that so ejina Ghana and from media and from enemy. Kwabeya. Cecelia de beti abonidin say or your former Minister of State. A year ora yire Cecelia Abena Dapaah ye na yatini. Mami kane no na no we swafo. Edema Ministry of Water and Sanitation. Asema be pure honey den a kwanya ne house help for ede maami afa se do mo nsa akobobo maami sikemu a ense se na ntomeden wo mo yesa. A year ago, Madam Cecelia Abena Dapaah was reported to have filed a case against her house helps over an alleged theft, a case which is already ongoing at Accra Circuit Court, with the hope that sooner rather than later, justice will be served on her adversaries. But the blazing guns rather turn its nozzles, accusing her of embezzling state funds running into several millions of Ghana cedis and foreign currencies. Asemi, yeah, Kasei, I was some BBA, ye di Asemi Sabri. But Nina, say, and Tia, say, Mame Abena Dapaah, now our reporters are KC. I'm a police for investigations. Investigations, Benya. House help for now one more fiono. Ako bomba mi kronwa. Enya krone ketwa. Sikatutri die pudo a house help for now. As I said, die dwane omodeko. Na okobo prosi for na maniye no. And the police for here say investigations. Then it take place. Eranum asem no munso nchemu kire say esi eya afra say etume bi say sadini si afra say eba ne say and asem ne be pie mu this year MPA last year and yen asem we ye pese di ne fair Seven prediasa. And you mean, Mammy Cecelia Dapaah, if you now so, me, Mammy Pa. Yes. Me, Mammy Pa, Abena, I have visited her a couple of times. Very nice woman. But you be didn't fair. About the same, and I some no amber last year. Now some they be paid this year. What again at the coy? Again a buy. House help for no so. Why and I show me say woman conquer iscan. Now house help for no so one of the assembly PO sa police for the DPO said I feed the ebe PN say a tune ya dia check house help for no so a investigation. Ya done it to nankasa air share or no mammy so. MSC no in 70 be quiet to say and you're not just a jama Sikanwa edemwa house help for no ekoko wia in the sebe either say be aban sika and say hwan sika yankwe. Until 2 weeks ago, intense public pressure and scrutiny plus civil society groups, political activists and analysts have called on Madam Cecelia Abena Dapaah to resign and walk out of the door, making way for further police investigations to establish her innocence or otherwise an accomplice of the crime. Yeka say, na what we mean and a pressure pa about mami so. Pressure na beni na no if Republican no. Na de omu na kan say, Mame Cecelia Abena Dapaah emfa ne dwuma nto ho. Na ompie na onko de baby. Asemi ye kan say ya civil society for Edward room, political party activist for Edward room, analyst for Obia de no jimubi, radio station, Biani TV station, any newspapers be no among can same way. Na the Obia can say, Mamino as a sword in the Juma to home. No, then, Oko. Sana Sam say, Konwana. Well, young queen. However, at the back of this, the president, Kwaku Addo, has accepted the resignation letter of the minister and thanked her for her service to the governing party and the nation. It is some bubu konwano. The amount feels a pressure ne banana or dieno. A da assembly pay and a pay a fiada. A fiada no ne meminida and a minister Abena Dapaah or de idumane toho and or chokata de command. President Kwaku Akufo Addo. Na the end assembly say let an so call and response a PPA anime to TB to say dear no me ade adem say hey dear saying hey wow dear some na koso wo mampani Akufo Addo ntam ene Abena Cecelia Dapaah anokoba say yes dear hey dear ba random and some of my name go oh Lord have mercy what or see dear hey His Excellency Kwaku Addo Tete Botan the indefatigable hey asem wo manwo ena papa di ena oda maami ase ena wo ka kire ne se ane we so ne krata anem no sa da na se e wo se wo be sumo man na wo sumo ne kure mu. Meanwhile, the special prosecutor has waded into the ongoing euphoria in a bid to establish possible prosecution as a politically exposed person. Here can say, "Ora Cecelia Abena no hwaji asemi mu." Na obebi say Cecelia ne ho di mu sai. Cecelia Abena so kire say, "Emra no so first provisions, you know, first at 995 was the sentence so kire ne say, "Maame no eya Abena Cecelia Dapaah or a politically exposed person." Kire say, "Why commonly to describe her as a public person." Na public person no abeno and afanwa oye den oye eduma and yes and it stick and stay make up break we be back.
This is Hawk TV.
Welcome back, and this is Ghana Speaks. We are coming to you live from the outside location, and of course we are in the middle of the Central Region road, applying from Accra to Central Region, and today we've made a stop in the middle of the road somewhere, and of course we've been invited by quite a number of companies one more amaya coins and they normal Ghana speaks make us a National Laundry and Cleaning Service for NEA AD Sawoto, and then Mac Global Logistics for Enso Kaya, Traditional Medicine Practice Council for Enso Ewaha, and then you can see Russell Thai Service for Enso NEA AD and Sawoto Ewaha say, yeah, Ghana speaks me, the Ebrewaha. And so who said, Cecelia part of Hawk TV, they are same. Yeah, the sight and sounds at the Bremo. The last time we will be can or say the Kwaku Addo Cecelia Mumba studio and I say what is studio Honso Ghana 4 can what do Moka Bontezo Mama sight and sound on Ghana 4 can Omumuni and so or Dukutukum or Tiasa Tiasia or Mutias and so in Ghana 4 a mummy and take my lights kakra and then you ban a light, okay? You take a bite on this Cecelia Dapaah issue ya Abeda. Now, special prosecutor and also Edin Waji Assembly. That the special prosecutor can say as a sort of BIM because Mami Cecelia Dapaah or a politically exposed person. Reason it say Mami or mining the Tianeka or mino and a amane dine with them or mino amane car or mino and a share the house helps. O mine man allowance BBR enti so man na tua ne car say sika puduo sa na ayira no enti mi ma say sika na ayira ana say sika say na egu ne fie e na ayira. There must be a good reason or a bad reason for both. But then again, special prosecutor who said no, politically exposed person to say Mame Cecelia Dapaah no and say sika puduo sa egu ne fie. But again, yes, I'm say, and so ministry no, when we see Iran, as of now, the Yanti say ministry is Iran. But a science also it begs the question. A dear Suntin says cano ego, a yon personal sika and a new credia, or honey nano special prosecutor no able say he has a jurisdiction to go and investigate further. The Dampare former minister had earlier issued a statement disputing figures as the Dampare former minister had earlier issued a statement disputing figures as inaccurate and fabricated. The fast-changing developments continue to raise more questions over whether or not the missing funds indeed belongs to Abena Dapaah or the state. Zemoba Kaya, if Fiada Mameno Ede Assembly Fiada Nimeminida or the resignation letter Nebano and check. And another letter to say, annual figures na yatete wa bonten $1 million and a £300,000 so say dear no or say enye ne kre. Yes, anet na figures na no friend is saying fabricated. Sa and no work can say. But the question be be say e dey be sunti and Mame Dapaah ebeka sa asemu. Because ye ka say ever since the news broke Mami statement here the buy on sign far from my MA who say there be $1 million name $10 $5 $200,000 CCC and the say asam no eho and so a bit shaky and to the enemy be susu including media no say and the Mami fa real figures no on femra but ye ka say real figures no on femra bonte. Enti obibaka se me na no na ama more questions pretty much more than say Mame no eyi ensema no eno so akoye ade bia eno so etwere ho. Now, some analysts across the political divide in Africa believe in the opinion the need to establish or introduce what you call lifestyle audits in the governance system to serve as a checklist and also a measure to ensure good financial management. Now, any people so did in common political analyst phobia woman so wo Africa, Nigeria, nimne ade did in common say e who be here say ya manyo sem ya governance no as I see to me introduce to be a friend say lifestyle audit. Lifestyle audit ni say any politically exposed person biara we are swafo Ghana for na de be a ka samwa monti ase no mo benimfo no mo ministers no mo high ranking government officials no mo district and municipal chief executives no womu na ya aswafo Ghana for montie me ye some benimfo womu ya aswafo ye kasa obi oswafo a wadwene kire wo say oswafo no obi oso ade e wo niti so. All right, now in penifo bi didi nkomo say some penifo ina no as I see it to me introduce you be say lifestyle audit ni kire say ye dada mu asetra ye kone ye ba no some penifo wo mo ye penifo e wa ban mu no as I see this sa na o metoto ho edema wom eye ahyansudie bi a ebetimi abowom mo nye nioma nioma bi ntietia state because they are well exposed to power, they are well exposed to money, they are well exposed to influence. Ometimi aye nioma bebre enti ye the sound lifestyle audit na to homa wo mo a ebe boa mo reduce sa influence na eba mo so mo mutumi ye nioma bebre a ensem fatana because sike bi wo mo a ensese sika ne ba ne nsem enso ne se sike na ba be di ne nsem ebusiafo manemo tape in show saying analyst ni binemo womu hu say ehu be hia say in Africa no the governments in Africa and say to me introduce a lifestyle audit emma it to me serve as a checklist. Take a listen to this.
Now another suggestion which is topical and has caused some controversy is I actually think we need lifestyle audits. I was Solicitor General. I worked as Attorney General. Why should I be afraid of being checked if I didn't steal? I should be asked what I have, how I got it, and when I tell you that it's from allowances, I should prove that. If I tell you I have businesses, let me show the businesses, but I should also show what tax I paid. We must all account for the wealth we have. Otherwise, don't go into public service. I have heard some rebuttals about this lifestyle audit issue and saying everyone should then do it. We can't target people. Does everyone handle public money? Those of us who choose to enter these public offices should be open to accountability. When you are in public office, you are not a private person. There is no privacy. If you drive a Range Rover, we want to know where you got the money. Because you are in public office. If you wear a Rolex, we want to know where you got the money. Otherwise, you don't qualify to serve, and you shouldn't serve in those offices. And that would be true no matter which party came into power. Progressive organizations do at lifestyle audits. I don't know. You can't become a millionaire out of serving in government. How have you done it? How have you done it without abusing your position? If people want to be business people, go and do business. If you want to serve the people, serve the people.
It's funny because just a week ago I had minister responsible for Lusaka, Honorable Bowman Nsambo. I asked him a very good question. I asked him where he's gotten all his money is from. I asked him if he's involved in some form of baiting. He said, no, I do work, and the money that government gives me is enough for me to spend,
ask him for his payslip. That payslip is public. You are a journalist, go on a Bowman or someone, ask him for his payslip. You are entitled. He's serving you, the people. Seek for that information and check. Go and get my payslip. I can give you the payslip I was getting. I don't think I ever got anything more than 30,000 kwacha as a net salary in that office.
Probably maybe ministers get something way beyond that.
Where?
You can tell
as Attorney General, I was serving in cabinet. Ask the ministers who are telling you they are being paid enough to give you their payslips. You cannot become a millionaire from working in government. Let's be serious. We are serving people who are exchanging. Some are eating today at lunchtime, others are eating tomorrow. People are dying in this country. You cannot start pillaging national resources and then you even fool the people in the manner that you are being told. There is no government salary that can make you a millionaire. There is no, you will live, yes. Okay, you can get a loan here and there. But certainly you can't become a super millionaire. That is for business people. That is why the normal government service, when I was in government, I didn't buy a brand new car. I didn't even buy a brand new car for my wife. The records are there, they can come and check. I didn't. I drove my GRZ car all 3 years. But I had been buying brand new cars before. From where I came from, out of my private business, before I ever served in government, I was buying brand new cars from the showroom. The 3 years I worked in government, I never bought a brand new car.
Great, welcome back. And to what we share, no, it's saying, what's your analysis, no, your kind, it's saying, many are dream precope. It says, only in Africa, and the governments in Africa, you to me sorry, near your Nioma and Senem Fata many times. Minister Mwa ya appoint to as a minister or Swafo. Ono di oni mo say ya to Land Cruiser mano. Balloon type ya me twema do Agradaa di bia premier emma ye. Balloon type kase pa utimu a kaka na do ko no. Sesia na wadu America tuo so. What you say? Na ya say ama na dan odem e wodem. Edem wo hon obutuo oye ne nioma. Okuta maid servants bed ye di ho. Ye tua neka, ye man allowance, electricity, water, ontua, everything. Maybe I say wasora na patutu no what driver esa ka ho ma no. Di aka kra me man mpo no bebre me matete te say medie ni ade sanfa e de maso tawoto e de mom say no kra do no. Any a friend say we say means say dey no. E de ka ho mom. Hey, ewura no adan. Adan. Ye sanyoma we no the my minister see. No be shene minister to say Land Cruiser we mu. Na car ye tinted can the whole car ye tinted o. Na oshekanum. Na onam road no so. Na all koni na no na nitia the human capacity wo mu gina kwan ho ye hwanam hawkers na o hwe wo. Na nitia hawkers no na o hwe wo. Na wakɔtra ne office. Or share hawkers no do on my term. And I'm on Chimoho and I'm on say they exploit all these people at the back of this. But I see who say, your ministers no money to me. Our municipal chief executive, no money to me to lord over us. That is why you move you on. Where do you get your inspiration from? What and what? No. Seven previous Bible naka or say lack of knowledge in tea. Nim diano ame mai wo mu nti de bia na ma ye nko ama mu ministers no na me nya so ma mu a minister how edientia ministers si aya kaka benfo e na wo mo aye power drunk na minister mo wi na we be gina ho. Do you know me? Do you know what I can do? Any sebe and samba. So this is what we are doing to ourselves as a nation in Africa and more economy. So nevertheless, the Minister of Communication and Digitalization, Osla Owusu Akuffo, had earlier called for the need to introduce lifestyle audits in the governance system of the state. Her call comes at the back of former Deputy Communications Minister in ex-while John Dramani Mohammed's administration, Victoria Hammer. Mobekai. Cecelia Oswafo wono so ohwe ye tete for hu nsem ne ade ene digitalization for Assin hano maame Osla Owusu Akuffo nanu bio asem we ye ka ho asemi ebi esipan yo na esiya ensi te se de esi nei nanso yesi asem bi ne etwa ho na de ayesafo de bi nya sa. Yes. Na ye de twabi ne de ayesafo bie asem bi. Nanu bi ewo former President Mahama Abreso no. Former President Mahama the deputy minister ne ye friend Victoria Hammer Ghana for Mokai no. Victoria Hammer be ka asem bi kire Ghana for say ono so nya $1 million obetimi didi paso. Sebe mpenimfo aya na edi tumi sha monza na. Wodwe ho se de madwini si dwini a wodwe ho ntia se so ono say onya $1 million obetime di ni paso. How can this be? Eranum. Na oho ena osofo ya ono eda communication and Osla Owusu Ekufu okodi ni nkomo ewo television station bi multimedia asem okoka ene say enhu be hia say ye di lifestyle audit here papa ya ono Nigeria okay ono so kotu nanum tu ho say ampa as I say lifestyle audit den ekoso. So at that time Oslo was also calling quickly say you introduce lifestyle audit. Emra Yamanyo Semu, our governance system mainly regulating our financial, it will help the financial regulation act Embana Yeduma Ashemukena. You maybe say Oslo Usu your kind or wrong, and also right. Take a listen to Oslo Usu.
Finally, about you're not taking lightly talk about making money. Do you think that there's a need to investigate that? You think that's necessary?
Absolutely. To do? I think that for starters, and I've said that in other words, we need to start with a lifestyle audit. We need to start with a lifestyle audit of our people in positions of authority. You heard President Mills saying that if SEPS officials are able to build a house in 3 years, then it means they're corrupt. What about government officials whose only official source of income is their salary, acquiring property in 3-4 years? Isn't that worth investigating?
But the thing that Professor Mills spoke about, and God bless his soul, we know them, we just play ostrich, don't we?
That is why I'm saying that we shouldn't just pay lip service to it and say things that we want people to hear. But we should move beyond that and start with a lifestyle audit of our people in positions of authority.
Now, Oslo Usu, and I would say in Kano. But folks, it does appear there is a fast-changing development ever since the scandal broke. Leading members, including high-ranking government officials, plus Madam Osla Owusu Ekufu, have all kept mute over commenting on the above. But a leading member of the party and also a hard critic of the governing party has spoken against many things party and government officials do to bring the party's knees down. It brings the party knees down. Why ne kase? Asemi na nchire mu chire se. Abra asemi eba ye. Aban mu mpanimfo bebre akeka omanu atum. From the party no, ede kwa aban nim mpanimfo no bebre akeka omanu atum. Unshadante party ni mpanimfo titru ne animpo ne anintia. Obia ba kasa se bia. Maame Cecelia Abena Dapaah abena de wo ye ntwaye. Enti next time say. Even though ye kasa Kwaku, let's be fair. The Ministry of Water and Sanitation, yenya report be adverse findings say ministry ni sika ira no obi ante sa. But it also begs the question eba ne say any sika twitwi dey to say egu ma mini fie. But then says can so gu ho ema house help and maid servants for akwotentem sika no a ye be hwe no afenu mienu say di nti na maid servants for no ebekwa akowia ma mini sika. 2 Abena Dapaah say sika no so odibegu ho ye den enye ni sika eye hwan sika na gudam ho eye de edi na sika twitwi de atesa 300,000 pounds nkwa o wo de bagana cedis mu a ewura na menye sika keto o ehu ye pa ansana $1 million na say sika we na wo ho a ena na ese de ba aban ne bosia ne IMF no kwa ne yenko but amana sa. But ni nano abanu mu mpanimfo biere niwa wo ma che da sorry say ye be kasa etia adewe because Ghana for yi momianti bibia se o sa party si mienu amoso oman mu ne yemfa nhye mo so all the time hwe esana mu twa no won wa say kokokokokoko a na ase abeye fidie eyiri mu na hwan na no onim say maame Oslo Owusu asem wo kotra news fa all kano Dachi ebe yi no ho aba ene ye mi sesa Oslo Owusu asem we bai wetimi ahwani ni aba na ni market Abena ade we ntwaye wetimi no betimi so aka na well as MPP for be kasa mo nkasa no wo mo nkasa MPP no emu penny baako ono de was one for bogan yes one and sembebre ever since Abena ba power wakase tiom woniema bebre mu se enema piomo ye no enko ye na se MPP mpenifo mudi muni eden ehwe sad no oyo penny be ya. Take a listen to this.
Position per war Africa and the MPP the worst form Jimmy Abdul. I'm telling everybody today, if I have not seen stupid people leading political parties in MPP, I have seen enough.
Stupid.
Yes, they don't have the brains. They don't have strategy. They are hopeless, visionless. They don't know when they are to clean the deal. They are over the bar. They are over the bar. I am penny for a woman. Sabi. I don't know who is a leader. Why any penny? Why any penny? How? What can you say? Enti monkrofo edimachi. Hebra mo bre empanimfo no. Maka kire mo. Enkra ne empanimfo na nche nkwada no na ekire na empanimfo na besisi wo. Se wo ma e wo fom no an kompanimfo no so demo a wo mo de ntete kwa asem sa ba mo.
Wonderful. Moreover, it does appear the battle former minister's woes won't go away anytime soon, as her late brother Nana Kwesi Assin II wife had therefore instituted legal proceedings to recover some portion of the money from Madam Cecelia Abena Dapaah. Now, says I watch reporter AP Banwa. Not to say, Mame Abena Dapaah, then same way, Nini Breni Fifria, Sabu to say Abra watching you, papa. Se William Munyan to a better Sequoia more dotum, and so me William Mipom and or better to a tokrama on an assumed quadrino by Hena Walker. A bria minimum say a bit piemu say Mammy Abena Dapaah at the angle be sweepy. Emma angle nature say on one in your bema. I said your hinia your friend Nana Kwesi Assin II. Sikani be so a nidia. Ye can say Ore and now he poya when you're the baby crane, Nayere and Swaba say no. Esa some the baby no or the cocoa nor the recover Sikebi Efri Mame Abena Dapaah. This comes off in the latest developments revealing that some amount of the money also belongs to Cecelia Abena Dapaah's late brother, according to Abena Dapaah. The information continued that an amount of $800,000 out of the alleged $1 million stolen by the house helps actually belonged to her late brother. And for $800,000 so out of the $1 million, $800,000 now reporters say it belongs to a Ninia or Hinia we. Na a cresa na aseminie because ever since asa angle no supie no ye documents bi ampie ya it testifies ampa $800,000 now actually belongs to the late Kwesi Assin the second or Yohinen. Ye documents there to affirm this. The information, however, established the profile of the late brother was a former Ashanti chief who died in 2022, known as Nana Kwesi Assin. Said them one minimum. The Yatini na say Oreya Cecelia Abena says is can any day no your hene. Our Santimemu not just or ya or henia ono so dimu bi papa ono na ye kire say CK na ye ne dia because no went to real estate in money and say and nsem. Now the information again revealed out of the $1 million stolen, only $200,000 belongs to Madam Cecelia Abena Dapaah. Afi another angle this is so PSF out of the $1 million no $800,000 belongs to the late brother. I say the PM say $200,000 Abena Dapaah. And to say we cannot at this time assume say the entire amount $1 million for Mami Cecelia Abena Dapaah. No, already no information appears say 800 near ne brother 200,000 your no dia. But question is here some be say when say charge sheet no a police for a investigation man copy court no so e was so e was charge sheet no so say sika ina no ma media Teba ne saying a feed ya somewhere and titemu bebrebe ebi wɔ ha ebi wey say for Assin help owura and many ade eba ne saying what is going on here, folks. Asem no but Ghana there say anet here Cecelia de sika no emu $200,000 pe na ya Abena Dapaah there. In a sharp twist to this development, the wife of the late Nana Akwesi's son, the second, has spoken out, revealing she wasn't aware of any such large of money belonging to her husband being in Cecelia Dapaah's custody. Now, Eya Oreya Efreno Akwesi friends Nana Akwesi his son ya Oyo Hini. Ne yino so aba be kasa say ono no onim se ni kunu wo say sikapudo we eda ho. Onim say sikapudo we say eye ni kundia ena na ewo Abena Dapaah nsem no onya awe onim sa ade no. Now the question remains, when would public officials or politically exposed persons demonstrate good faith against the deplorable state of our young up and coming future leaders whose quest to have 1 meal a day is challenging, such as what you're about to watch. Afimi bi se Ghana mpenimfo say e die na mo ye ama Ghana e mebu ayeba e mo frankura mi ka say MPP dey kura dem aye ne say free education, yes free SHS, free DHS, free DB. Now so yemu company enhwe ade say e konya mo de e mo free future e fast no e yasem papa na e rano yemi say won say your political system no e konya mo fast ebu oman no e konya mo fast atoto ne oma no e rano e ya na ekoyi ana e mo free future e be free mo so na ba e mo fra no so no e be future ben ya na de ye yensem bi say ahosusu mpo na fato Nyankopon era no mum yenhwe bibi ye o bebi amasa meka me sha ase na meka no say enne ye a wo hwe mi wo sori anapa memini dai besi ewia besi emire bi sa wo say edin na me kwadwo kwame adwoa ya Abena maya etimi affect omen positive ana bi sa wo say de wa ye ni nyina no e de omen ebe ko say ye e de be ko say ye mu so at the same time ama nipa so munya wo so mfaso e we dwuma na e di ama no asosoa osoafo no e be ma nipa no atape sa na etie ho mo hwe o future kids e wa Africa future o enkura ne future enkura won mo Africa that wo mo ba be leaders e wa Africa no ma hwe Africa continent ma ne tumpo Ghana etumpo Nigeria etumpo Kenya etumpo Zimbabwe etumpo South Africa etumpo Niger etumpo no san kwala no future enu ni o. Now, what we share net was saying today, politically exposed persons are begging for survival at the back of coup d'etat in Niger. Question remain: what was the public accountability rendered before the people until today? And the man who said, "Omaya you from Niger and to kwakesi ho." And to kwakesi o Niger ho menipa ministers, high-ranking government officials to tell them kwaye mipom esilem insuom obi opebabi nitiafa emirika mmirika aden obi opebabi nitiafa eranom na adia ekoso o Niger no obeka se eye Niger nko ana baby minu mienu yenim so until recently there has been what you call an avalanche of a wind that is blowing across the length and breadth of Africa, both north, south, east, and west of military coups taking over. Military coups, take you. Military coups, coup d'etat, it sweeping across Africa. And the answer say, "Sa coup d'etat si na na deba, your how atete kodana oyene ene deba oyene o ene deba o mining oyene na emma enkra a distorted enkra school, a distorted the political economy, a distorted environment. Now we should say, I did we know across Africa, she Alpha Conde, you too know, she saw what them penny more, or them hole. Why helpless? Why didn't who be or didn't women I be and what one why helpless? And so can I know to me, pal? Why do we do this? Why do we disturb the consciousness of Africa? Now, I'm for another head of state in West Africa. Onus you two noa. Onus you soon mu dencheta. Ya den ba. Monja bagbo. Trasi ya den ba o. Dencheta. Ani ya den ba. Watch this.
Donc à Laurent Gbagbo, l'ancien président a été arrêté à mi-journée par les forces républicaines qui mettent ainsi fin à donc son entêtement à vouloir coûte que coûte conserver un pouvoir qu'il a pourtant perdu dans les urnes. Laurent Gbagbo a été pris avec son épouse, son fils, Michel Gbagbo, et plusieurs proches collaborateurs. Vous voyez là donc les images de cette arrestation. Il faut dire que cette arrestation est intervenue exactement 2 semaines après le début de l'offensive des forces républicaines. Tout à l'heure, nous étions en direct avec le Premier ministre, ministre de la Défense, Guillaume Soro, qui a donc lancé un appel aux Ivoiriens, appel donc leur demandant de rester calme et serein et que le pays est totalement libéré. Laurent Gbagbo donc sur votre petit écran, il a été arrêté dans cette tenue que vous voyez là maintenant, voilà, complètement épuisé, hein, on imagine.
Folks, well, these are the leaders in Africa. Now, let me make a very quick point here. Me one of those students that maybe are criticizing and maybe. But today, I challenge any scholar, politician, a technocrat, professor, doctor, emeritus, whoever, Brahmian Nkomo, say the resources of Africa is being stifled or being taken by our colonial masters by force. No, I disagree. Now, the reason why the resources of Africa is being abused is being taken off. And now the leadership of Africa until common sense. Now what we have to understand is that regardless of territorial sovereignty, the global mineral resources belongs to every human being on this earth. It doesn't matter whether it is within your jurisdiction. Now, the Europeans need to and say no. In Africa, we don't have that common sense. We are not making good use of the resources. Number 2, we are abusing that resources and we are even destroying it. Yes, sir. Stick and say, because short break, me back. My analysis because hear me. Great, welcome back, folks. And hear me. Can I say the emancipation of Africa, politically, economically, depends on say when the Bretton Woods institutions near them, but I beg to differ today. In the case of Niger, Niger said, she said, Niger for French for and they do almost all. On my Niger, emptying for iron shahai, mineral resources are here to the gold, the diamond, any the hiampo air there. Their France for no ebefa uranium. France for ebefa over 1 million metric tons of uranium and the power from electricity. Mika say the French government uses uranium to generate over metric tons of power, cubic power, no matter, no more at the expense of the people of Niger. How dare you people? I said, well, what to be that? And not than every scholar be research about nations are one more France. I say, and France eco colonize the colonial masters of Sa and Concrete a French for near Kwanya. The French government in this Concrete now, Edo Mafaso. So the point is this: the African people must understand one common sense here. The white people are scouting for them yet more resources on the earth. Now, so moment to me the area. Let's say we to mean to the na udia grana was saying no. They will come sometimes, most often times, what they do is that they come and then they create war. One be cause trouble. Ewo mining. To mo cause trouble ni we are. Na mo Africa for se be yenim nyansa nti. Wo mo cause trouble na yanka say ye ne ye ho eko. Nti ye ne ye ho eko no na ma soma United Nations amra. When United Nations ba no mo kasa set a peace dieben. No ma set another transitional regime. Through it no if you know mu rewura or mine resources no mu hia more resources no mu hia de gold or diamond or bauxite oil and name no mu hia de ko. This is about them. Omuria no more asset another pseudo government. And also say they create their own puppet government. Now fine ya twist will say guechi near our mineral resources near the co. This is what is going on in Africa. This is serious, folks. The Beni Abesesa. The Beni in Africa. Yabesesa. Now Obiantia say the military coups are super across Africa. Wow. Whether or not it's been influenced by Western powers or the Europeans and so forth, it is neither here nor there. For me, the issue is that what has become the behavioral pattern of the leadership in Africa should be equal to Nigeria. Now, Nigeria from Kwaku Addo, ni Kwaku Addo said we see one order. Wada Tinubu whatever his name is, we see one order. What don't go out. And there you feel about PC Bisana Assembly. Instead so because I President Tinubu or whatever, or say I Governor Tinubu. And damn, what is going on, folks? Why? Just say what just say what is going on? Huh? The mineral resources of Africa has been sharply divided by these Western forces and Bretton Woods institutions. Yam for Ghana, any example. A bauxite as you hold. They are Chinese for. Now the Chinese government has given us what? $2 billion. But I can say by the time this administration will be real, Chinese will be fat. The mineral deposit. As Yeka say, there is a power struggle, political economic power struggle across the global world between the Western world, the Eastern Bloc, and the Asians, America, China, Russia, and then the allies. One more person will take over the African resources. And Tieka say the US government now building an air base with Djibouti. Russia are building an air base with Djibouti. China are building an air base with Djibouti against the back of what? The back of resources in Africa. Who is going to take the leadership in Africa of this group? Now you say who said leadership nankasa so more African, both north, south, east, and west. Woman so much saying African leaders say the minimum say ya better so na o minor resource sika wo ma wie sika wie sika ni wie a ado mo ya say you wire this money into Infa Washington Manhattan Chase Bank, you wire this money into Rock City Bank, you wire this money into Citibank and other places, Switzerland, any other places. Hona mu this kan koto. No broni no this kan ma ono. Wasan enya no wonti asese. Scanner wa usi kan wo. O dia brown no. What's the item? Scanner the Assin brand say Gina face African leaders. Look, this is sickening. It is Ghana for Mushe Bibi. Let's all sit down to do this analysis. Anywhere in Africa, military coup, Esibiano, that coup has become very popular. Tell me I'm lying. All the coups, Burkina Faso, Mali, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Niger, and all over West African belt. So tell me, Samebwa, all the coups now have become very popular. This I'm saying, because all these African nations, leaders are all say leaders ni nara. Womu di omana kwa triasimu. Womu ni so omo minor. Now here can say the say he say ECOWAS for throw tantrums at the manager. Na mo amate mo warning na eba no. Now ECOWAS strength ni na ejina Nigeria so. But I tell you folks, Nigeria ain't me more ECOWAS. Oh yes, that's the truth. ECOWAS for mudu Niger. Moko ye any ebia we Niger ye be shima say. It won't say sooner rather than later no ECOWAS for including organization first say AU African Union. Look, muba be toothless bulldog. Muntimi nya hwibio. Muntimi nya hwibio. Afube we say Africa democracy enye dwuma bio. Say the day be can say democracy is not good for the African. Africans need to have their narrative. We need to have their narrative, folks. It's a hard dream. What the back Ghana ha? And new man here no. What dream I want to say? Stick and stay. Make a short break. Me ba. Afie ba be wrap up. Ghana speaks. I'll be back.
This is Hawk TV.
Welcome back, folks. And then me pese me Ghana for na yesua de kakra. Oh, Shomaya yetimu Ghana. Kanino na your friend de be Gold Coast. This I was a dinner na your friend Gold Coast. Meaning say and me ya kwaye no ya toase kwaye no so a ye bu nua ye se nua no. Let us say ye do mpempen so a ye nyansa our consciousness has been obstructed. Anamebwa. Not just a Canelo Punano gold guguina. That's why in Tabuni Fred Gold Coast. And then you quite free Gold Coast at the Fulcrum, Akunium, Nipomo, Koyamu, a book in good essence. Can you imagine this? In the era of civilization, Bibi Sanchez said, no, yes, say I am so, and we need to stop it. And government upon government seem incapable of reversing the trend. Okay? Me say this week, one minister back what a buy way more wakasa honestly, but I salute to our minister, and I think that he's the only minister who is making sense to me now. Why the current agric minister, Brian Champo. Brian, kudos to you. This week, Brian Champo, a interview, one big radio station. So now we share some ne kura papa ne kan ne kura ni saying, or see you doing pempenswa. We are importing tomatoes. We are importing onions, we are importing pepper, and we are importing many of our food staples from the neighboring African nations, including Niger. Niger, they are importing flour. We are importing onions from Burkina Faso. We are importing onions from Niger. Niger, as soon as they see a jato me and nipa titato kwa yimu. Niger, a jato kronu me nipa to wilem. And nipa to wilem was they say, Ghana for asamu tiasiana. Nijano ejatom eme obi epebebi afa obi enyina no ahwe ni nuanim because mirikato nkyire ya de obi epebebi ni tiafa na wan na won konko do eye fence onions no na offer onion mbra wo Ghana ni medi. But again it begs the question enti Ghana ha yentimi enya den and no onions, and the answer is not true. And the brand a champ or two nemu to say. Sanumu in a important. Now, anytime somebody say, brand a champ or may a tear say, look, 1.5 years here at done anyway. He's going to see to it, say, the agri sector of this country will be taking it and pay for it. And I trust him for it. Oh, yes. Look, what can the cracker say about one? Many ministers will be intiminka. Now, I say, oh, first of all, you must identify the problems. And two, you must be able to have solutions to the problem. As I mean, can I know? Yeah, no. Making one head of state, Kwaku regime, between 1972 to 1978, Kutu Echampon remained the only head of state in this country whose political economic ideology could resonate with Ghanaians. Why? Because he introduced what you call the backyard garden. Kutu Echampon also made the Ghanaian to understand what you call self-reliance and local indigenization and self-reliance. He encouraged the Ghanaian to espouse to what you call greater economic heights. And I refi Kutu Echampon or Ghana for whom they need to do what you call backyard garden. In the era of Kutu Echampon, the whole Ghana, more especially the northern belt, became a hub for rice cultivation. All right, and it got to a point that Ghana could export rice and thereby fish to other parts of the world, including South Korea. And I refi when a military era or so Jenny Amemuo and the Ghana experiences are the way. Kutu Echampon also saw debt cancellation against Ghana's debt portfolio. And I'm refi also I can yentia and panzu yentia. And then presidents are yenyo mo memwa muna mo sesa makuko school technocrat mo ya Harvard for Cambridge, you know why, all kinds of whatever. Multimi shema Ghana debt in Puya and cancer rather than Ghana your debt more than your debt. What is going on in this country? Huh? What is going on? Which means that Ghana, when it comes to agriculture sector, and you know necessarily important. No, the whole of the central region. Central region is known to be that of the poorest region among all the 16 regional capitals. Yet, there's one thing we need to know, say, according to research. Central region are cultivating rice. And if you do the whole Ghana, and are exporting it. Northern region. What is going on? Abo, any dream bonnet, any dream free, aka Ghana penny for. The minimum is Sikadia, any medie, or Hopen Akam. Name was Yakeka. Do you know me? Do you know who I am? And it's anyone. What is going on? What is going on? A Diani Bedimpono, Iranum. Onions, and they import onions from Niger and to Kwesi or Tiabedi, the Abedi. But Brian Echampon is beginning to put some hope alive. Oh, on my swawa, yet the fence, baby swawa, and you're feeling over try a console. No be trying. Do you know me? Do you know who I am? And Nisa Sabi, Basabasana Mukekano, Konako demonstrate. No. You do a great man, Brian. I'm saying Brian will do magic. I quite remember, say, I visited Brian on one the business sector, Rock City, I spent about a week. Now, me shit the way tell it, Brian, they say, see, I do way, see what palm. So, wow. Hey, this is one indigenous Ghanaian they set up here. So, if we have 10 people like the Brians, hey, yeah, you know my titi to say. Ewo Ghana ha office hene ebeko office den ebeba bibi abeko kama mayen aduane I see the 30 million Ghanaian population yete ho ekom ede Ghana for wait and the outgoing agri minister Dr. Efrio Akoto, whatever his name is, what's so bebe president edi ho Akoto Efrio what's so the bebe president edi presidency now beti na some people for no tree aba bim wan ka sama uto wiem na untimi me contest na uto wiem koye bim Akoto say because Akoto say largely depended on the ministry and the Monsanto for deba and the Monsanto for na contaminating all our food staples across Africa. The Monsantos The plant breeders bill, you did back Ghana, yes, some personal, and then won't mean near tomatoes or Ghana, won't mean near cabbage, won't mean near Bibiana, suddenly in chat. Now fan to Abraham Fancher Friedman, a bit now lasted for a day. No, tomatoes, whatever, one Fancher Friedman in there, say. All because of this demonic Monsanto group or Maba, who more contaminated our food staples across Africa, whether organic or inorganic. And the nation's leadership allow this group to flood over here and change our destiny and including our resources. Chinese, if we raw memu, to a goal, say yes, you in penny 42, we say, hey. Meanwhile, Chinese, if we didn't do the Chinese came here at the auspices and at the back of our municipal chief executives, high-ranking government officials, DCs, and I'm saying so. What is going on? Why can't we all Ghana as our property? African leaders. I didn't see. Namu say Ghana couldn't me see. Me can't wait for the answer. Me see cool bet me see Ghana. I'm telling you, folks. I saw your phone. Almost all my name could remove. I saw your phone. Almost supermarket. I saw your phone. Hey, one more talk castle. One more tell you deal. One more summa eco school so. The challenges militating against us, the hardship in the economy, they also feel it. The generals, they feel it. The army commanders, they feel it. Okay? The lower ranks, they feel it. And the leadership in Africa, folks, at the end of the day, many of our leaders, we have to understand that they have to rise up to the occasion and address the concerns of the ordinary citizens in the nations in Africa. Other than that, sooner rather than later, military juntas will take over the African continent. Folks, make a short break, we'll give it a final wrap up of today's edition, Ghana Speaks. I'll be back.
This is Hawk TV.
Great folks, all too soon we've come your way yet with another edition of Ghana Speaks. Of course, we've taken a bite of Cecelia Dapaah's financial scandal, as you all know. Say, Mame Abena Cecelia Dapaah, the battle former Minister of Water and Sanitation, is out of the office, and of course making way for further investigations to establish her innocence or otherwise maybe called an accomplice of this crime. But be that as it may, special prosecutor so and then the court is also, as it were, putting other adjudications near maybe as to how I establish the truth about this case. Folks, we are gauging the space. Sasemi Kwaku saying final, Mami Cecelia Dapaah, we don't know. Say a bear to say SK ampa na era numbidia and I said na dia. Of course, the investigation would also establish whether or not, as a politically exposed person in such circumstances, saying NSSA and Yoma Echo, all of these will gauge the space and bring you all there is to Sir Abena Dapaah scandals way. But of course, we've also told you earlier, sir, in the coming days, we'll bring you all the back-to-back perspectives and analysis about the upcoming Super Delegates Congress of the New Patriotic Party. Selected 5 people out of the 10, and also you will gauge the space. This is my passionate appeal. Mede ebro emre. Opeyasem, and your honor meshe. I had this kitu bi na me ba beso say. Humi mobo wate. Na dwumadie ya mede beto animi. Obetimi ahwe na why den. Waboa me. Currently on the screen, Abofreya Odaswa. Abofreya wuni just less than 1 year. Adebia yarea ya tia confronted Amofra. Sometimes medically, ye baby circumstances a day, sadly, but Brony Frebi be say a hole in heart. Abofreya on the screen is it was Arabi. Emma Maker say, one more Aqua Hospital. Emma Chester Hospital in Chester. answer me betimi acorrect sa disorder no e wa bofo na brabo MC sika wonu be hia no e $8,500 if I'm right. Yes, $8,500. Say sika yi ye betimi yidie free Cecelia Abena Dapaah sika yi mu straight away e dey akoye sa operation e ranom ye mamu maye Ghana for no ye timu odin but e do ni be say so o na hu se Ghana for no. That is one thing that is very synonymous with us. Ora mame medofo se wodoma mami eye me bei abofrei ohia samwe na sabe me the number bi betudwa na sa number ya me tudwa baby a wo wiase ha baby a wo kosomo kayo Azerbaijan, Ukraine, Russia, America, London, all over the world. Pacho she number is the screen is so bomodia na boa ebusue wate ubetinya frɛ maame mpo ene na di nkomo ewo mmoa ohia hu na maame ne nka na asɛm nkyerɛ na mmom emmoa na ɔde bɛboa maame ne ɛbɛboa papa yie ene nti ɛyɛ maame owura yere Sandra Kweiba Peterson maame Sandra Kweiba Peterson ono na ne bayi ɛda screen so a ɔde asɛm ya bɛdan sɛ Hawk TV for ɛyɛ owura Kwaku Annan one wa pound for mumwa wate nsimame ebebo adodo ye betimi aye ne say ye de abofre be kire me wiase nya etimi hu abe ne moa mesrawo mira medofo wo hwe me e wo Ghana ha ana abochime mu fakakre bi kobbo maami ma me wate minima abofre hyebre o wo se wo hwe videos ni bi no wo hu se enkola bi wo mu a sebi mprediasa yes free debe education na hwe diane a ye de ma mo free ebe de na mo free be nyini no munya yare di ntini ye ho saa ewuranom srew ye maami adoye maami a ne be da screen se friend Sandra Kweiba Peterson ne number me de to dwa saa number yi eno aso so na betimi de wo momo kakra e de afa so de abo no 0244 65 3263 Mississippi 0244 65 3263 for the last 0244 65 3263 Edia ewo membo no so no sa momo number eye Sandra Kweiba Peterson and is a wo send bibi akọ number is say maami ofenka di obenya ho ne mfa nkoya abofra no operational edin no eye Sandra Kweiba Peterson we hu sa din no a mepacho ensene frɛ na verify ansana wasani ska e de akọ numbers wate bomodin na frɛ ansam se wo frɛ maami na se won sampo ankano a besre bomodin na frɛ the Hawk agency for why Hawk agency for no so no your number no so munim de da 020 784 1980. They are just maybe bia akuni. Ebusafo Shannon said the program was brought to you by the Hawk Investigations PI. Hope I say investigations, undercover investigations, syndicator fraud, syndicator criminals. Of course, we may take you products be model products na flado market, fake counterfeit, or modi above one thing, or modi good market. At the same time, so no fake group being so syndicate for your home formation, or modi blackmail and ya the papa. And also better investigate ama obi so ma opese wura ebusua bim eko de be a marriage relationship as I say utumi hu say ebusua be mu na wo kwa ware yo enne de eba no no obu mu a no nim se nipa na wo kwa ware no or a fraudster or a criminal and o twetwa nipa ti e na one ne kwa da keteso e wo dem e si etumi hu ni nipa ban ye wow prognosis of investigations to establish ni na no Hawk team for any form of investigation be a say man the Hawk team ebeyama for Hawk for no 020 784 1980 na ye de nyoma atutu yama any we na eba Bitter Corporation for so ye wan edumeku a womo so ma ben papa IT specialist for womo into consultancy including tracking services no many ade wo pese dey tracking e hye wo ka mu ana so se dey tracking eba even school ye dey bobo school oni wo fie ene many ade won be ne kama computer accessories and all of that laptops wo pe laptop papa ata ni nya no wo mehwa ma ana any IT consultancy here so mo ba networking systems wo be ni na e dia ma Bitter Corporation for no so I ready say one better so one also say from 054 297 8514 and as 050 571 4871. This is 054 297 8514 and as 050 571 4871. Not Peter Corporation for no so I didn't also. If we say me do we crown and channel to say Air Force 2 special edition comes at the fallout of the Judgment Day and also the pass with this week's Mr. Geji the information super highway precisely YouTube Air Force 2 edition and no Ebeba this week Ebeba at the back of the fallout of the Judgment Day ya de brem no emu ennieme bia Air Force 2 for no ebe publisher Jack anodin pa nti bomodia uko uhu Air Force 2 a Mr. Subscribe Air Force 2 me send be a wo mu di bibia to a wonsa ebe kan very fast na we go other name bia and also ever of course my can say Air Force 2 and so a subsidiary group of the Hawk TV name bi o ma yentimi mfema no ye de call no we bia hwe into this very week we yame adoma Sunday kono up to the week ne hwe gauge the space Air Force 2 special edition o mo de beba fallout of the Judgment Day o mo de beto mani na no aye kama ebusiafo we will see her hopefully saying same time next week no we'll bring you another interesting development issues are happening on this very information superhighway Nina no enyadia emuyembe kwakwa ebusia the mechanic say Ghana mpeni for momo meimu enyo because enframa ebo across north south east and West Africa no anodi and the Russian group there from Wagner no led by Prigozhin no and on Rasputin aircon womo support my African government, more precisely North Africa to topple their government. I believe say Nina West Africa so ne happen on North and West. Ghana yenyina yesa enioma ACC ne ebusiafo omienhwe bibiye na no maybe so wesuesu ogusu so say asam kro wa ka no su Ghana mpenifo pani wo biara ye di post ahya wonsa mesrewo ma position ye di ahya wonsa no Ghana fo nyamfa so ho wate wokotra office wa Magana for who say you the 2 years shows and that's to me no you the shows purposefully to ensure say Ghana a hot beba ebusia we move see until same time we come your way next week Saturday. This has been Ghana Speaks with Ekuonaba. Bye for now.
Kiramana tichen hina kwacheno kwe utuntutu awa